Most people access their internet through their mobile devices. We must make sure that they do so safely. We must make it difficult for the criminals who hack our systems and defraud us through multiple online channels to operate. And this SIM registration exercise is one of the steps the government is taking in that regard. Any question about the legality of the exercise was settled on 13 July when the High Court dismissed the case challenging the ongoing SIM card registration exercise and held that it is lawful. It's in the public interest, and none of the actions taken by the NCA violate any of our laws. Essentially, this stresses the point that this registration exercise will enable the establishment of a subscriber database with integrity to keep consumers safe from scams and fraud. It is therefore the responsibility of all of us who own SIM-enabled devices to take part in this registration exercise. Over 12 million Ghanaians have linked their Ghana cards to their SIM cards, and this shows that a lot of us understand the need for this exercise, especially to sanitize the telecommunications environment. I therefore take this opportunity to urge all who've not registered or are yet to register their SIM cards to do so. The deadline of 31st July is a few days away. It will not be extended.
So you hear the Communications Minister Ursula Owusu-Ekufo speaking at a consumer forum in the Ashanti region capital, Kumasi. Let's cross over there now and speak to my colleague, William Evans Inkum. He's been running some checks at some registration centers. And Evans, I can see such a crowd of people in front of a building where you are. Tell us what the situation is.
Well, absolutely, Pamela. You can see right. Now, these are hundreds of people who have besieged the office of the NIA just at the presence of the ministries to go through the process of securing their national identification card. I can tell you, practically, these people have approximately 5 days, beginning today, for them to get their, national ID. Otherwise, the SIMs will be blocked. And that is the level of fear or apprehension that you can find in the faces of these frustrated people. Now, they formed long queues, and anytime you hear some level of couple, then perhaps it means that somebody is trying to jump the queue. That is where you normally see a face-off. What I have also seen is that some of the telecommunication companies have also, mounted their materials here, so they can also register, some of the people who have successfully gone through the process. But what is even more worrying has to do with the fact that some of these people have been staying here for the past 3 days. And I can show you a video just to buttress this particular claim that I'm making. This woman that you've seen in your shot has been here for the past 3 days, and she's yet to go through the process. Pamela, I can tell you that it is quite frustrating here at the NIA office. And let me tell you what, these people are bent on getting their NIA card because they do not want to, lose their SIM cards, which is about 5 days away. Because if you are to take out the weekend, that is Saturday and Sunday, approximately they have 4 days to get or to go through the process and also secure the Ghana card. So I can tell you that here it's just a frustration galore.
And did they tell you why they had to leave it this late, close to the deadline, before they thronged the NIA offices?
Well, few people that have been able to engage tell me, well, some are saying that they were not here when the exercise began. Some are also saying that they've been here several occasions, but they've not been able to go through the process because of the huge crowd. That normally they will come and meet, and then of course long queue that normally they will come and meet. So they are unable to go through the process. One particular woman told me this is about her, 14th time of coming here, and just still she's not been able to go through the process. What is even worrying is the fact that some are coming from a very far places, because as far as Konongo was about over 60 kilometers away, coming here to register. So if you're unable to go through the process, then what it means that there's no need for you to go back. Maybe you will have to find a place to stay. And some of, not too long ago, I saw some coming from the first floor of this building. Apparently, this is where some of them have been sleeping overnight, just to ensure that maybe they can have the elevator and then get, their national identification card. But most of them have been unsuccessful.
Okay, we can listen to some of those you've been interacting with. They've been sharing their frustrations, and I'll come back to you, Evans.
That time cry by a brana, I'm not for the braid that Obi it's me giant BBA, no about that. So still, I'm about 5 brana, and you make 5 past or more head. It's a man, who has a CIA, because they see me crack crow, be free Kenya, see about 5 o'clock. By now, even number coming in, and I'm.
So you heard the one of a frustrated applicant. She's just telling us she traveled all the way from Kenya. So she's been there since 5 a.m. She met a horde of people also in queues expecting to go through the process. But up until now, they've been unsuccessful. William, did you get any word from officials of the NIA if there's any provision, special arrangements, for example, to fast-track the process for these numbers of people?
Well, absolutely, they are not talking to me, on camera. But one-on-one interaction, they told me they are kind of overwhelmed by the numbers. It is machines that they are using according to them, and sometimes it takes time for the machine to work perfectly. So, from now, just to even add to what the first respondent, the woman who just played her voice, told us, or the frustrations that she shared with us. So these are kids who have also come with their parents. Apparently, they will have to sacrifice their school just to come with their parents. They're coming from a very long distance, and they couldn't have been left at home. So they are here with their parents. What it means is that they are sacrificing their school hours just to follow their parents here. And then the only, the only hope is that this particular parent will get his or her Ghana card, and that will end this whole. So that is the situation here at the moment, Komla.
Thank you.